So, hello everyone, here time of course for Shinko no Nakama episode 4. I wasted this thing. It was okay. I think the anime was fun, okay? I think the anime is pretty good, but I have to say, I almost a bit like dropping this anime last week. No, but like, no jokes, right? Because I think it's a pretty good anime, but man, did I get disappointed that, you know, he lives with his wife, right? He lives with his babe. They wake up in the same bed together, and they go and buy a bed together, right? Episode 3, of course. I mean, it's funny, but at the same time, she's like, you know, puss, yeah, wimp, coward, and yeah, and so on. It does get a little bit draining, I feel, by now. I shouldn't say that, I'm watching it 30 years, right? But it does get a little bit like, you're like, come on, this anime, he's basically married already. He gets married episode 2, right? And I'm a little bit like, well, maybe he could, you know, smash his wife. I don't know. I'm just saying that, you know, maybe for once in an anime lifetime, could we see the main character actually do it? Like, Domestic no Kanyo, that was good shit, man. Episode 1. he scored immediately, man. That was good anime. No, but I just feel like, you know, it's one thing, right? For example, an anime, let's say Konosuba, a little more in common, no, but still. Konosuba, right? You have Kazuma, and he's somewhat flirty with Aqua, you know, somewhat flirty with Darkness, somewhat flirty with Meg in the movie, and it never really scores, but they kind of all bunch of weirdos and so on. And they live together, but it's kind of a bunch of, you know, crazy people, so it's kind of fine, yeah. But this anime, it takes the approach that the main character is mature, right? He's left the hero report, he's a smart guy hero reporter, but he kind of left to get kicked out, right? And here's the princess, who she saved like 5 years ago, and it helped her to rebuild her country, you know, how that kind of backstory, right? And now he's retired, he's just trying to be like a guy, you know, living on the countryside, relaxed time, getting married, get kids, right? So, yeah, I don't know. I think the anime still is enjoyable, of course. I think it's a good anime, but I do find that, just that notion that, because of the story element here. He's not an adventurer hero, right? He's the hero that is retired, wants to, you know, get married, have children, right? He wants to just live on the side, you know, kind of get away from it, right? And so on. And here comes the princess that is in love with him, been in love with him again for 5 years, right? Plus 5 years. And she also wants to kind of, you know, not fight, and she wasn't into blood and so on. So she wants to get married and get kids, right? To kind of live, you know, a happily, peaceful life on the side too. So they're both trying to basically just have, you know, kind of ordinary life, right? Not trying to be heroes anymore, they've done the shit, right? And just, you know what I mean? So it does feel a little silly that, like, isn't that his goal? Isn't his goal to, you know, have his shop, right? Get married, get like 3 kids? Isn't that what he's trying to do? Get the classic, you know, just core family, living relaxed life with my family, kind of thing. That's his goal, right? So I feel a little bit like this guy in particular, I am very much against him not having sex, basically. Because, and they sleep in the same bedroom. In the opening, it's after her opposite is, you know, she's like, you know, showing her titties in his face right in the opening. Yeah, she's like, yeah, let's have a bed together, honey, and, you know, let's share a bathroom and so on, right? She basically married him episode 2. She basically tricked him to marry her episode 2, right? Yet, and then she kept complaining episode 3 that he didn't, you know, do it, right? Yeah, which could make sense, and the comedy is there, but I don't know. I've seen other animes, right? They call, like, example, How to Stop a Demon Lord, where the girls basically attack him naked, yeah, which is also kind of silly, and he doesn't do it. But because the anime is, again, a little cray-cray, right? Like, for example, the Diablo and the Holy Grail, the anime is kind of wacky, so I think it's easier, even though that anime I think it takes too far too. I still think it like works because it also annoys me, but it works better, I feel, because it's wacky, right? It's like, oh no, the Grail and the holy, the little teenage, the schoolgirl waifu that's like a spirit from the Holy Grail. Like, it's just so kind of silly. So you kind of like, you know what? They're just idiots. So whatever. Kind of like Konosuba. You're like, they're a bunch of morons. So whatever. I guess they won't ever do it, right? But this anime here is because it presented the whole case of they're basically married, right? They are retired heroes. They are grown-ups. They are like 30 plus, you know, they're like in their mid-30s kind of thing. Yeah, like this guy is like 35 or something. Yeah, he's been through it all kind of thing. Yeah. Because of all the reasons, the whole premise really makes them feel a lot more mature. So I really do want them to kind of get hooked up for real, right? But I don't know why I suspect that this should happen, because it's anime, and anime that's like 1 in every 100 anime where the main character actually scores. Yeah. And I said it in another video, like a One Piece or whatever. But one thing I really like, of course I grew up with a bunch of different manga animes, right, as a kid. And one thing I really grew up with was Dragon Ball. Who did it, right? Yeah. So I grew up with Dragon Ball in the manga when it was not new, but kind of new. And I read it, monthly and so on, yeah. And they actually kind of surprised me, you think about it, how few actually shonen shows are following the Dragon Ball thing, where they actually get kids right. Think about that. I'm not saying that Dragon Ball, by now, there's so many shonen manga and animes, so of course most of the Dragon Ball things have been done over and over again, right? The time skip and the training and the blah blah and so on, and the redemption of the bad guys and so on. But the actual thing that Goku, spoilers, here has children, and even becomes a grandfather, that thing is actually kind of unique still. Which I think funny. I mean, because of a few other it happens too, but actually that is kind of weird how few other mangas in the shonen demographic actually have, the main character get kids, and then they get grandkids and so on, and they do this longer time skips, right? And his granddaughter can fight and so on. Yeah, that actually is, for some reason, only Dragon Ball does that. Even though Dragon Ball, again, is the kind of oldest super famous shonen, right? Because, One Piece, Naruto, whatever. Yes, they do have time skip. Of course, Naruto has Boruto, but, that's another story, I think, because that's not in the main story, right? But Bleach and so on, yeah. They have time skips, but they're like 1 year, half year, so on. They don't do that like Dragon Ball thing where they jump 10 years there, 5 years there, 7 years there, yeah. I wonder why only Dragon Ball does that. But anyway, here again, then I feel, it's like, here watching an anime, the main character never does it. I think I watched the anime, and don't get me wrong, I still enjoy the anime, but I do feel it on the fence. I'm just like, couldn't they at least do it? Maybe I'm wrong, maybe he's gonna smash now, but I feel this Aqua, I think she's voiced by, Sora here. I think she's gonna call me the elf. She's probably gonna be some love rival, right? And so then it actually makes more, I mean. It actually makes more sense, though, that they won't smash if also the elf lady, because she's clearly in love with him, right? She clearly wants Gideon, so if the elf waifu also enters and becomes like in her face, right, trying to ruin the relationship, and she wants him instead, she wants to be his wife, that actually makes more sense to me. Of course, if it's like a harem, right? If it turns into a harem, I buy that more, honestly, that they won't actually, smash, right? Because the other woman's trying to ruin it. But as long as he only lives with one woman, right? There's like a romantic marriage thing going on there. It gets less weird. I don't know, long intro, but I think about it. I think the anime is pretty good, but it's not the best I've ever seen. I think it's a pretty good anime, but I do feel that, and I keep saying this about other animes too, right? So this is completely half the demons for like House of a Demon Lord and so on, right? And other animes where the girls are very to Moonlight Fantasy, yeah, also, right? Because the girls are so into it. They're like, yeah, please do me, yeah, they're way too into it. And it feels like the more, thirsty the waifu is, the less it makes sense when the main character doesn't do it. Upset, of course, one thing where the waifu is way too yandere, like a Yu Kasaya waifu, and you're like, okay, this is too much, yeah. Like, if it goes over an edge, she's like, do it. Yeah, then you're like, okay, maybe not, yeah, then you get afraid of them, so that is fine, if the waifu goes like murderous with her desire, that is fine to ignore it, anyway, but, I don't know, what do you guys think? This is another video, but honestly, this has been I watched anime for 30 years, right, but I don't know, am I getting too old for anime? Because I could complain about them never doing it, but actually, I'll say one last thing before the episode, it's not for a long intro, but I think the anime here really exemplifies this issue right with anime. They never do it, you know what I mean? But one thing I do think about, and I say it all the time, is that animes and mangas back in the days when I was a young lad, right? They were definitely, more bloody and also way more sex in them. Yeah, they were the old manga animes, like the OVAs, so on, of course, they were. But we have like Kitten and so on. They were, the animes I grew up with, there was so much more stuff happening from like an actual, gore and like ecchi time. Yeah, they were way more visual. And they were showing, they were showing the stuff, right? They weren't just like showing the sensor thing with the smoke. Many of them showed the full stuff, right? So I do definitely think that anime, especially anime, but also manga, but especially anime, has become much more censored, right? Because of like the how it's more popular, it's more casual. We're gonna sell it to the Americans, the more prudes. I think that is one reason why, though. But I also think it affects the storylines. Like, not only that we're gonna like censor the oppa, but also like it affects the storyline by saying, they can't really do it, right? Because it's like an anime. So yeah, I do think that was less of that in the past though. And I think every year I think anime are more and more censored, probably, honestly, in my opinion. So I think it's a little connection with that though, that they are a little more like. But anyway, for the episode, so 3, 2, 1, and go. But I think it's an important thing to think about, and I keep thinking about it, right? That it's like, why? Why do I keep seeing? So yeah, so now they here again, right? Now they wake up. They're sleeping in the same bedroom. Her huge ass is in his face. Yeah, just like this. Like why don't they do it right? It's like what I mean. Yeah, he's like, Oppa is an ass. Oppa is an ass. Yet he never touches them, right? Yeah, and she's always angry at him because she wants to have, you know. Yeah. Oh hi, you shitty! And she's always trying to get some, right? Yeah. So that's what I mean, right? The anime has. It's kind of funny. But I also feel he has an issue with it because she wants to be his wife. She's very open that she's in love with him. Like, come on, like she's quite open with it. She wants to sleep in the bedroom with him. She wants to sleep next to him, right? Yeah, and he keeps staring at her ass when she's sleeping. And he's like, I want to grab it. And every morning she's angry that he didn't grab some ass, right? She's like, come on, why did you touch my ass for? I was clearly trying to have sex with you, yeah. So if anything, I mean, if you're gonna be realistic here, she probably would stop living with him because she's trying to do it with him every day. She's basically like presenting herself in front of him, and he's like, I can't do it for some reason, right? He never does it. The effect that probably would be that she probably would leave him eventually because she would be tired of being rejected, right? Honestly, I mean, a real person probably would feel very rejected because she keeps trying to, you know, get him to touch, and he's like, no. So yeah, she probably would get pissed off right eventually. Like what last episode was pissed off at him, yeah. Why wouldn't she be? She basically is like, hey, let's do it. He's like, I don't know. Let's do it. I don't know. But, yeah. Because the main character is supposed to be a grown-up and an experienced hero man that is not just a, you know, retired hero, yeah, it definitely feels weaker, right? I feel so negative now, but it's that part feels weaker because if he was like a 16-year-old hero guy, it would be more, okay, but it's like a 36-year-old. He's like way older than that. But anyway, I hope that the elf waifu appears. I want to see the. I think it's most about Sora, right? I want to see the elf waifu. Yeah, she's doing, you know, his laundry, his undies, and so on. Look at that wife he has. Oh, Bahamut, eh? That old dragon. Yeah, so he's supposed to run a little pharmacy. He's like, I'm retired, that's gonna relax. Yeah, he got his great wife, you know, helping out with the work, and she basically works for man use, right? Yeah, she's basically his employee. That's like he pays her with man use. So I don't know what. She's a very cheap employee. Yeah. Like, what, you married now? Look at it. Look at this in the sexy apron here. Oh, I'm his wife now. Yeah, we got married. Yeah, come on. She's basically like, I'm leaving with him. We're married now. What? You're married? You live together? Yeah, he's my wife. He's my husband now. We're married now. He's my husband. Yeah. Yeah, she's jealous now, I guess. Yeah, of course she is. Netto red. She's like, no, I loved him! Yeah, he was my husband! They're most surprised that he's doing her, or they think it. I mean, everyone thinks they're married, right? But the main character is weirdly stupid when it comes to romance. Like, everyone thinks that they're doing it, right? Like, yeah, everyone's like, what, you got married? Everyone thinks they're married, right? You know, every goddamn person thinks they're married, except him, of course, for some reason. He's very anime. I guess this guy is very anime. He's like, what? Well, of course, that woman's surprised that this hero, that the princess has retired. It's like, no, he's surprised because she lives with you in the same bedroom and, you know, touches you every night in the bedroom. That's what she's surprised. This is the Christ, man. She's surprised because you're living together with the princess and she's in love with you. God damn it, man. But I guess a lot of comedy is that he doesn't understand that people think that they're married, or kind of married. Yeah, I guess a lot of comedy comes from that, I suppose. Oh, he was trying to find him, right? No, it's not him. Okay, and that's insults immediately. Yeah, thank you, yeah. Well, I mean, that of course ended with, seeing the other characters being like, we gotta find him, man. He's a great hero. We gotta get him back to our team, but he needs to be in the hero party. Yeah, and I got this hot wife. So, yeah. I got this kawaii waifu. Yes, she's very attractive. Yeah, of course you did. We know that. Nah, come on, I'm just like a hero guy. I don't know shit. I've never been in a fight. Of course, he's trying to, play down his power level. He's like, me, I'm old. I'm just like a weak party. Like, I'm just a D-Rex. Yeah. Yeah, pretending to be a weakling. Oh, you're scaring me! Yeah, it's like, oh no! Oh yeah, here. Pissing off his wife though, yeah! God damn it, man, can't piss off his wife! Man, an angry wife! Yeah. This guy, man, pissing off the wife! Yeah, man. Big mistake, Albert. Big mistake. Yeah, tried to hurt my husband! Yeah, can't piss off the wife, man. So at least the story about what roommate he has. He's clearly way stronger. It's ridiculous. Come on. Yeah. Trying to hurt my husband. Yeah, see? If he does not have that she's in love with him, it doesn't make any sense. How can he not have that she's in love with him? She's like, you touched my husband! Ah! Full rage. Yet he's like, does she like me? Yet he is confused that she likes him, or that he's unsure that this woman likes him, even though she is completely going crazy and trying to kill this guy because she threatened him. Yeah. He was going to hurt me. He was weak. I would have blocked or something. Yeah, then I would react. He's like, come on, I'm way faster. Yeah, it's like, come on, I'm way stronger than him. I would react when he actually attacked me. Yeah, come on. If I had to, I would have, yeah, it's like, come on. That's good. See? Now I'm happy you protected me, though. What a wife. Yeah, don't piss off his wife, man. Yeah. And now it's like, I'm happy you protected me, though. Clearly have some... And don't have like a romantic dinner, too? Come on. Man, I hope they do it now. I feel like I am gonna watch every episode of the anime and imagine they're doing it eventually, right? Because... Okay, so now she saves him from the bad guy, right? He's all like, thank you for protecting me. That was a very romantic gesture, right? Now they're having a nice, romantic candlelight dinner here. And I feel like, come on, smash! Do something with it, woman. You're supposed to be, you're living together. She's absurdly in love with you. Man, I'm gonna sit there and be... It's gonna frustrate me. Come on, goddamn it, man! Yeah, let's go on a romantic trip together, yeah. Yeah, that doesn't... Not getting drunk together here and everything. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, drink up that. Yeah, start trying to, get him drunk to seduce him. Oh, it's like goblin instead in the old something. It's a sauna time with men, I guess. Yeah. The disappointing scene here is him in the sauna with, or bus student with some men. The most boring kind of sauna. The goblin is too short, his legs doesn't reach it. Nice. That's a good touch to it. The goblin is very short, his legs doesn't reach the... Yeah, they're having like of course a sauna, race. Who can stay the longest in the fire, yeah. Ah, you're smashing Ritto-san, yeah, smashing. You should have bought a double bed, man. Why didn't you buy the double bed? Yeah, listen to the goblin, man. Buy the double bed, man. Yeah, this guy is like, why are you not doing her? She really loves you, yeah. You buy the double bed, buy the double bed. Stop saying double bed. It's like... But these guys are just trying to help him. They're like, what's wrong with you? Yeah, they're like, why don't you buy a double bed for? She loves you, yeah, buy the double bed. I like it zoomed in on the goblin's crotch here, yeah. Some goblin action, very nice. Yeah, he's lazy. Lazy when the cold, it's hot. Bunch of lazy people, man. I like that like a race, he can't just leave, yeah, he's like, dude, yeah, it's hot in here, yeah, like he doesn't... I like that both having this race though. Okay, take off some towel. And increase the fire, I guess. Yeah, it's like more, is it hotter? Yeah. Okay, you wanna race me? I guess he's like, yeah, let's do it then, guys. I like it. Okay, he's dead, so yeah, he dies. Yeah, he dies immediately. A very yaoi ending for him. A very yaoi ending. A manhood. I had to compete with the men, yeah. Yeah, exactly. He's a sore loser, exactly. Matta Q indeed. And of course, the wife is with the milk, you know, she's the wife who has to show up the milk and so on. And we are huge onsen. Ooh. Ooh, with a lot of waifus. Yeah, they have a sauna. A lot of waifus there. We're good, we're good. Well, it's like an old man, what can he do? Just keep running his store, right? Yeah, but come on. He probably makes enough money with that. As long as he has some money. Yeah. But there's a biru there, though. Yeah, give me some biru! Yeah, biru! Yeah, give me that biru! Give me biru! Yeah. Very important to give them beers at the onsen here. Or, I mean, sauna, yeah. Yeah. More biru! I like it. That's good. This kind of nice here, yeah. Family-oriented sauna place where everyone gets their biru and so on. Very important. Okay, so they're all into... But can they keep going there? Well, why would he close down if they keep going there every day? I don't know, does he make money on them? I mean, it's like, I don't even understand the issue here. Like, keep go. As long as they keep going there, they're gonna like produce income. Maybe some other people won't keep going there that we haven't seen in the episode, but it didn't seem like he had less customers because they because he has this like, you know, female that goes anyway, right? So yeah, I don't know if he reduced the number of customers based on that, but. Okay, so it's all about the sauna now. They're gonna have... He's like, waifus is my answer to it. My answer would be, I need more waifus there, right? What if we have, you know, huge up-body waifus at the sauna and people are gonna get... Yeah, mixed bath, that's what we need. Mixed bath, guys. Then people are gonna get there, definitely. Oh yeah, he's gonna use some herb, right? The sauna is gonna turn into like a aqua thing. It's gonna be like a... They're probably gonna make the sauna have some healing remedies, right? Yeah, so they're gonna make like a... It's actually a very... yeah. This guy and his skills, right? But, I would argue this thing though, because these guys are genius, but why can't the bigger sauna do the same thing? Why can't they also use healing, arum... You know, why can't they also do this elf waifu strategy? Yeah. Why can't they do the same thing for? Like using magical steam for? Why would a huge sauna place with a lot of money and employees, why wouldn't they also be able to produce this thing? Is this something he can only do? I'm just saying that, you know, if you had like a magical sauna powers, right? The bigger saunas would already utilize this strategy, because let's say I open up a sauna place right in a medical world, Isekai here, and of course I would say, oh, you can have like a medical steam, okay, let's use it, right? And I would expect other, bigger saunas to have the same system, right, or similar. If it's really weird that he actually would be the only one using this thing, if the only one have like 50 more employees, right? So yeah, it's... I don't want to break it down so much, but I'm just like, it seems just too easy, I guess, for him to add this magical sauna experience. So why would he be the first one to figure it out? This is probably something they would have for thousands of years, probably. This is like a medieval time. Sauna is very old, so it's probably something they would have. I'm Swedish, right? So we have a lot of bastu, right? So we have a lot of bastu rules and bus system and so on. I've seen them all, man. My high school had a bastu, or a sauna then, but bastu is the real name for it. We had a sauna in the high school, okay? My high school had a sauna, so I am very, very high school, very, very sauna experience here, yeah. Had a freaking sauna at the high school, man. I mean, I'm not even joking, it's true. It's not a joke, it's factually true, yeah. Had a sauna under the school at my high school. Oh, here we go, it's gonna get that waifu experience, yeah, of course, Elf is there too, of course. Oh, girls! Come on, you thirsty wife! Come on! We're married, basically. Stop, But I guess the elf woman's like, whatever, you can't have my friends. So, whatever, I'm here. I wanna see you. Come on, Red, I've seen you before. She's like, come on, I've seen you like 10 times. But the elf woman, though, yeah, her, though, is the more questionable. The elf wife is the more questionable, though. It's like, no! Stay with me! How can I not smash this woman? She's like, nah, come on, she really wants some. Come on, get your waifu, yeah. Stay with me in the battle. Like, accept us, yeah, okay. So now they're stuck in the... Exactly, this woman gets, you're not teenagers, you're grown up, you're 30-year-old people. You just do it already. Get a room already. Oh wait, you have the same room already. You're married already, you live together. Yeah, she's like, you already basically married. What's wrong with people? This woman gets me, yeah. She's like, you basically already married. Yeah, come on, Red is like your husband. Yeah, she gets it. She's like, yeah. She's the guy, she's like wingmanning him. Yes, yes! I like how they both just comfortable sitting here naked next to him, just telling how awesome he is. Yeah. They're like, come on, he's the best man ever! Yeah, hey Rendo! Yeah, let's hang out together and, do it, boyfriendo! Come on, they're both like just telling how awesome he is. They're sitting there naked and just keep telling, he also do the yaoi pussy, very nice. But yeah, they're both just telling him how awesome he is. They're like, oh, he's the best guy ever, oh, he's so hot, he's so intelligent, like, yeah. Like, he's like, ah! But yeah, she's the one that like milks, she and children. The sauna attack, the whole episode, man, is just... She's really trying to get some, right? But honestly, she probably wouldn't leave him by now, because how more clear can a woman be, right? How more clear can a woman be if she wants to have, intercourse with him? How more does she have to do to get it, right? She's standing in there, showing her tatas to him. She brings an elf tatas too. He gets like a freebie from the elf woman too, right? Yet he avoids it. Like, this guy has some... He's some issues, man. This guy got some issues, man. And this woman, she loves to use... This woman loves to walk into people in the sauna, yeah. She has no boundary. This woman, she's like, oh, you're in a sauna? Oh, goblin pee, yeah. This woman is a perv, definitely. She's a hentai, yeah. That's an special though, yeah. This woman is a hentai. She keeps walking into the men's, yeah. What if you reverse the gender there? And a guy would keep walking into the girls in the sauna, exactly. That woman is clearly a hen. Really a hentai, yeah. But yeah, she's like, I like her comment like, you are a teenager. Can you stop pretend? Like, she's like, what's wrong with you? Aren't you like 30? It's like, stop pretending that you are. She's like, what a nice family. It would be fun having children. You know? No, she's like, are you interested in having children? Red? I'm pretty interested in children by now. I'm like 35. I want to get married and have children. Yeah, look at her. She's all like, you know, let's make children, right? Come on. Yeah, because she was trying to get him drunk to get sex with him. Yeah, she was trying to snooze him. She was trying to get him in bed, like, come on. See? She's like, people get married when they drink that mead, right? Yeah, so we spend time drinking mead together. Let's get married eventually. Yeah, I remember getting married, right? Come on. This poor woman. She would probably seriously left him by now. She keeps trying to marry him every day, right? Holy shit, this guy doesn't get it. He is finally getting it, but she's like, that's like a marriage proposal, so... Come on, please do what I said earlier. Oh my god, this guy is like, yeah, let's go home together. She's like, hey, you know, wanna get married? He's like, yeah, let's go home together. I mean, that's like an invitation to his bedroom. They have the same bedroom, I guess, but this anime is frustrating because I feel that they're not gonna do it, right? This anime is frustrating, it's funny, but it's also frustrating because now she basically asked him to marry him, yet we all know that they're not gonna do it, right? They're gonna get home, he's like, she's like, let's get married. He's like, let's go home together. They go home together, they have the same bedroom, and they're not gonna do it. Which doesn't make any sense after she attacked him in her nudes in the bathroom, right? I was like, please, touch my up eyes. And he's like, oh, up eyes? Yeah, and he, no. Yeah, and we keep seeing the heroes, the hero party. We take kawaii little, familiar, or whatever is her partner. The assassin girl with her little spider. The spider thing is the best thing in the anime. Yeah, we used to have this cool guy. He was such a cool guy. We kicked him out. Yeah, we had great chemistry. That guy was the glue, man. The guy was the glue. Yeah, that guy was the glue. We all used to have so much fun together. He was the comedy relief, right? He was the fun guy, yeah. Yeah, we need Gideon, man. Gideon was he was the glue. And the sister is a weirdo. Because she's a sister. She's like, she has some weird shit. But goddamn it, man. She's like, let's get married. And he answered, let's go home, right? But you know what I mean? They don't gonna do it. Oh god, yeah, that's been crazy. Because we all know that they're not gonna do it. I thought about this for 10 minutes right before I watched the episode. And we all know they're not gonna do it. I'm just gonna see if Assassin is out. So just give me a second there. Because obviously it's a great anime. Yeah, I just want to know if Assassin is out. Let's see if I can figure out when it's out last week. Okay, they don't publish it that week. Wait. Oh, that's for locking. Ah, sorry, it's wrong. When is Assassin coming out? 20th, right? Okay, so it's 50 minutes left, that one? Okay. Yeah, I was early today with this anime because I had a meeting just before the anime was released, whatever. But that's the reason why. So, great. Let's talk about the waifu attacking him in the shower. I feel sorry for her, but I'm kind of genuinely feel that she probably would, you know, divorce him, so to speak. Because she's like, she's so thirsty. Every goddamn episode, she's like, oh! You know, when you drink this meat, it means you get married. It's like a marriage proposal thing. We do it when you get married. And he's like, oh, marriage? Oh, I see. Let's go home together, honey. So, you know, she basically asks him to marry her, right? She's like, hey, let's get married. And he's like, let's go home together. I mean, they do live together. So, yeah, you know, they sleep in the same bedroom. And, you know, they do live together, right? As we know, yeah, like as we clearly know. Well, come on! Like every episode is him waking up with her ass in his face. Yeah, like, every episode is her like showing her butt in his face, right? Being like, touch it, you know, lick it, and yet he's never like does anything with it. It's like it's one of these weird animes where you feel like, what is wrong with this anime? Like this is like every episode starts on this stuff. He's like, look at the waifu, and of course he never does it. And I mean, yeah, I really give it to the elf waifu. That she is like, after she blocked him in the sauna, after she blocked him right in the sauna, yeah, and she went in there and blocked him, and then at least it was great actually. But he's like, what is wrong with you people? She's like, you're freaking adults, you're like 30 something. You've been friends and romantically involved somewhat 5 years, right? She's like, holy shit, you two. You're basically married, you live together, you work together, she does your dirty laundry every night, right? Yeah, she's like, she does your laundry, she touches your underwear every night, man. She's basically your wife. I mean, honestly, these two characters are one of the most, I would say, married couple I've seen in anime, right? They are married in every step of the way, actually, smashing, right? Yeah, if every other part, she's his wife, right? She does his laundry, she cooks for him, they work together on this farm and on their own shop they have together, right? They go out and they promote the dude. So, yeah, they're basically married in every possible way, right? Except they don't actually do it, yeah. So I do love that the elf is like, what is wrong with you people? What's wrong with you people? You're adults, you know each other, she's clearly in love with you, you touch your damn woman's oppas, yeah. She's like, come on, yeah, like here, she's like, what's wrong with you, man? Like, what is goddamn wrong with you? She wants to do it, don't you see she's in front of you naked, like, honestly, like, this was what I said, man. I mean, the anime is kind of funny, but also kind of frustrating, man, because it feels so unrealistic, I guess. Because here is the main character, he's really nothing right there, and here's his wife, basically, in front of him, being like, don't you dare leave, showing her body for him, right? And then another woman is next to him to be like, do her, smash, do it, yeah. She's like, do it, you better take your wife tonight, yeah. And she stands to like tells him to, do the wife, right, yeah. And she's basically, he's like, oh, aren't you married to, of course, her? And she's like, well, yeah, it doesn't matter. I can still join. Yeah, she's basically like, if you take your wife tonight, I will help out, yeah. She's basically offering, right, to, do like the dirty deed. She's like, yeah, she's like, I can join this triangle if you both want it, yeah. Basically. Otherwise, it's a great scene otherwise, though. She is like, leave my husband alone! And also, of course, yet another scene, he should understand that she's in love with him because she's like, that's my husband, that's my man! Jumps in there, kicks this guy's ass, right? Restores his sword, like, don't touch my man, He's my man, yeah, you get away, you weirdo. So, yeah, another scene where he should understand that this woman is in love with him because she went completely raged, right? When this guy, was threatening her husband, right? Yeah. Well, what woman wouldn't be angry when your love interest is being threatened? But of course, my point is that how is the main character understanding that she wants to, that she is in love with him? Because, yeah, she runs in here in complete rage over, of course, this guy threatening him and being like, don't you dare touch my red door, that's my man, that's my husband, and yeah, she's losing her mind, right? Complete, a woman in, yeah, a very angry wife, of course. Which makes sense, right? Because someone threatened the man she's in love with. So, I mean, her actions makes perfect sense. I'm just saying his actions, right? To see the woman he lives with, again, same bedroom, and they have romantic dinner together after this. Yeah, the candlelight dinner after this, right? To see her go so angry that someone threatened him and tried to kill that guy, right? She went fully under for that. Again, of course, why doesn't he understand it? I think the anime is definitely enjoyable, but also very frustrating, because I'm watching the anime and I'm just being like, again, this is one of those animes where I feel that it's such a hard sell that this guy doesn't get it right. And the thing is that he is not, I think the issue is that if he was, 12, right, or something like that, Megami Dormitory or something like, a teenage boy, right, and here is like, MILF wife trying to get him. You'd be like, oh, she's so aggressive, yeah. But of course, as the elf woman said, you're both adults, you're both like, in your 30s, you're kind of, mature, right? Why are you so afraid of touching your wife? Yeah, she was like, I like that she literally played out, just like I said, she was literally me in the anime. She was like, what is wrong with you two? Yeah, what is wrong with you two? Like, what is wrong with you two, right? She's like, you're adults, you have been through all this stuff, right? You've been in love for like 5 years, right? You live together, yet you don't do it, right? Yeah, like, yet you're afraid of seeing your wife when she's naked, even if you've seen her like every morning. You're still ashamed of it, I think. Yeah, like, I mean, the anime, at least the anime addresses it, right? It addresses the issue of the two main characters living together, sleeping together, everything, but except not actually doing it. Yeah, they say that she has a bedroom. She's basically trying to get him to touch her ass or whatever every night. But she's like, oh, look at my butt. Yeah, trying to throw her bros in his face, right? Yet he doesn't do it. Yeah, like at least that anime knows how dumb it is. Yeah, it knows, it's lampshading that it knows that this doesn't make any sense. That the main character is afraid of his wife's breasts or whatever. Yeah, like he at least addresses it, right? It addresses it, but it doesn't make it better though. It makes it somewhat better, but still is as unrealistic. Even though the other characters, every character except him is like, why aren't you doing it though? Yeah, everyone's like, wait, so you live together, but you don't do it. But as I mentioned earlier, she really is his wife though in every possible way except the actual, the dirty deed, yeah. But they still, literally sleep together, but they use sleep, right? It's sleep, yeah. They still do it in the same, she's like trying to get in his bed and so on, yeah. So it's like they do everything except actual, yeah. So it is really weird. I think the anime is fun though. I think the comedy is fun and so on. But it's like a weird thing where I feel it's funny, but it's also so frustrating because I do think it pushes it way too far, right? That he doesn't understand that they're in love, right? Yeah, like it is. I mean, it's clearly what the comedy is about mostly. It was so, but it's like a frustrating thing. It must be a little bit of Tonikaku, where they get married in one day, right? And then they sleep together, and they have the same bedroom, but they don't do it. Yeah, like they must do that anime where it's like, wait, are they married? They are literally married to Tonikaku, yet they don't even hold hands. It's like, holding my wife's hand, been married for half a year. Yeah, it's like the anime is adorable, but also really stupid because. It's like, you've been married to this woman for like a year, yet you can't kiss her. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make any. It feels too much anime. It's like, holy shit. But anyway, I still like the anime. I feel negative, but it's like again, I like it, but also makes me frustrated because it really perfectly exemplifies this issue I feel of the main character having no libido. Yeah, but the main character is so afraid of the opposite gender. Yeah, I'm so tired of that, this trope, right? And this anime might be one of the worst offenders, even though, but again then, to the anime's defense at least, the animes are weird of it, yeah. Like this elf woman, she's basically is the artist telling us that, okay, I know this is silly, okay, like I know this is stupid, yeah. It's the author confirming that, yeah, this is a little too much, but it's a comedy, so it's a little bit the author like just agreeing that, yeah, I am pushing this specialist belief a little too much here. Like this woman here is telling us that, yeah, this is kind of silly. But anyway, guys, that's the Shiguro Nakama review reaction. What do you guys think? Am I too hard on it? I feel I'm honestly been nice to it because it really is on the like, it is too much. I feel like, but at least again the elf woman pointed it out, right, to the character, so it made it better. It is. And you guys subscribe. See you guys soon with Assassin Night.